So here's a comparison of the Onexplayer Mini 5800, which is at the top, and the Aokzoe A1, which is at the bottom. Now looking at these two handheld PCs, you can see that they are very similar to each other. If you look at the buttons where they're placed at the same location as the other, and they look very similar. Take a look at these buttons right here. This button right here. Look where it's placed. It's placed the same position. These two buttons right here, and that's the Onexplayer 5800 has two buttons right here. Even if you look at the top, they place the USB ports in the same position. Look, the same design. Basically the same thing. I mean, after all, this should not be a shocker because, like I said, the same company who made the Onexplayer made the Aokzoe. Yeah, so there's no shocker that they're very similar to each other. And I see it as, this is how I see it. I see it as the Aokzoe is a Onexplayer with a SD card slot feature, because you know the Onexplayer Mini doesn't have a SD card slot, but the Aokzoe, you have a SD card slot, and you have a stand, which right here you have a stand. You can pull that out, and you can, so that's cool. I think that's a cool feature. Now let's get to the D-pad. Now people have complained about the D-pad, and at first when I got my Aokzoe, I really was not, I was not digging the D-pad, but it's a matter of getting used to it because we're so used to playing with these D-pads right here. I'm so used to, I haven't used these kind of D-pads since Sega Genesis, which was a while ago. So it's gonna take a matter of getting used to it. I'm like 3-4 days into having my Aokzoe, and I'm used to the D-pad now, and the D-pad is actually good. It's really good actually for playing your Street Fighter, any retro games. So it's a matter of getting used to it. When you first have it, you're not gonna really like the D-pad. I mean, at least for me, when I first had it, I didn't like the D-pad, but as I got used to it, it's like normal now. It's just I'm able to execute moves in retro games, etc. So yeah, that's about it.